What's up, family? Going live, talk with you guys while I'm doing my fitness walk today. I don't often go live. Hey, what's going on? Don't often go live. Look, ain't too many people on there right now, but I just wanted to take the moment to talk with you guys. We on day 7 of the health and wellness journey. Look to day 30, and I want to share with you guys. Like, I was like thinking, like, okay, what can I share with them today? And I think the thing that I want to share today is consistency. Consistency is key because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like the first few days, I'm like, man, I'm eating good. I'm working out. I'm running. I'm doing some extra miles, lifting weights, and I'm like, man, like my weight not going down, So, but all in all, like I talked about yesterday, sometimes it's not about the actual number that's on the scale, right? Like you can feel differences in your body. Like for me, I could put on shirts that I know, or shorts, sweatpants that I know I wear all the time, but they fit a little different. And that's the beautiful thing about it. So we have to take time out to notice those small wins that I talked about yesterday. Like notice those steps because sometimes in the process we could get so hung up on, man, I'm at this number and I wanted to get down 20 and why I haven't dropped any weight. But I wanted to say that because sometimes you could get stuck in a plateau sometimes. And for me, the past couple of days, I'm like, man, I ain't see no drop down. But this morning, when your boy got on the scale, I was down 2 pounds, and I was like, whoa. Matter of fact, I think I was down like 4 pounds, right? And I got on the scale this morning, and I'm like, oh, I said, hey, I gotta keep this up. I gotta keep it up. I gotta keep it up, right? But then when I got on there and I said to myself, I'm like, all right, okay, cool. I went back after breakfast and it went back down, only down 2 pounds. So it was still good. It was just the morning. You wake up in the morning, I feel like I got a six pack in the morning. Like when actually I don't, but it's just you feel that way. You know what I mean? Like you feel the most slenderest you're gonna be, if that's a word, in that moment. So it was really cool, like I said. But then once I realized, I said, okay, you know what? I'm still down 2 pounds. And what that kind of got to the point of what I said the focus for today is to be focused on consistency because sometimes you can see the results, and once you see the results, then you're like, all right, okay, I want to drop some weight. Okay, I go back and eat some donuts. I go back and eat some snacks, or maybe I don't have to go to the gym today. And so I just want to preach that today. Really, like, just let's be consistent. Let's be consistent at this because if we really want to see results, we want it to stick. We have to be consistent. And remember the girl. But yeah, so sorry about that. Somebody was saying something I think down here, but yeah, we just have to be consistent. So that's one of the things that I'm doing. Like I'm like, okay, I gotta stay consistent. I gotta stay consistent. Cause I'm telling you, it's like when you get on the health journey. Tell me if y'all in the same position, right? I promise you, everything becomes free. People start bringing stuff to work, to the lunchroom. People start bringing stuff by the house. They got free stuff. All these companies start emailing you, hey, you can come get a free cake. You come get a free pie. You come get a free pizza. I'm like, where's all this stuff at when I was not on my health kick? You know what I mean? So it's like, it's funny. And to me, I look at all stuff in like a spiritual form because that's just who I am, being a believer, being a follower of Christ. Um, I look at things beyond our physical realm. So in the spiritual realm, I'm like, yo, the devil really trying me. He don't want me to get self-control. He don't want me to get, you know, that self control that can start in the health part segment of my life, but then now that falls into self control as a husband, self control as a leader in the community, self control as a youth mentor, self control as a father. Like all of this stuff, it has a trickle effect. And so that's the big thing about it. Like, so I feel like to me, maybe I don't know if it does the same thing for you guys, but once I get into a focus and I'm like my healthiest, like everything else lines up because when I get that self control, because with going on my health journey, like when I have self control of saying, okay, regardless, these pack of Starburst or Skittles could be in front of me, but I'm not going to eat them. I might want them, but I'm not going to eat them. And what I see is, I'm like, okay, I'm building up my self control, but then now the self control goes into other aspects of my life. Now I'm have self control over other temptations. I have self control over my thoughts, self control over my emotions, and now you get to a whole different new space that you have never been in, or maybe you've been in before, but now it's like, okay, now it's time to get to another level. And so that's why it's important for me, for my health, because once that happened, once I'm feeling the greatest, now I got my energy, I'm ready to go. Now I'm even reading my Bible and all that stuff. So now it's like all going in together. Like, so essentially what I'm trying to tell you guys is like, it's a full effort. Like for me, and hopefully it's the same for you guys, is that once you start your path, your journey, like it's going to help you in all other aspects of your life. You got your health and wellness in line. You got your spiritual walk in line. You got your mental, whether you're going to school, whether you going finishing up school, or maybe you might be focusing on from a professional standpoint to better your skills at work, whatever it may be. Like have all those things going at once, because as you continue to progress and pick up those other skills, you're going to be able to apply them in different parts of your life. So like I said, that's just one thing that I want to share with you guys about the consistency, and then also just having it flow into other parts of our life when it comes to, just our health and wellness journey. That's a beautiful thing. So I really want to hear from you guys. If there's things that you guys are doing in your health and wellness journey, please share, because I'm looking forward to just hearing that. And one of the things I know is coming up with today being Thursday, the weekend is like a challenge for me. You know what I mean? It's a challenge. Like I've been getting over the hump of like the late night snacking. I've been doing some smart options at night. You know what I mean? And sometimes just doing water and just doing that intermittent fasting at night, right? Helping me out on the health and fitness journey. But then the other thing is like when the weekends hit, like I'm not gonna lie, like I'm used to getting the chicken wings, the pizza, the burgers, all of that type of stuff. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all on the same thing, so it's like, dang, how do I get over that? How do I change my mindset? And as I shared with you guys earlier last week, I went through the process of trying something new, trying out new things. I tried out plant-based burgers and hot dogs and sausages last week. Something I've never done before, but I tried it, and the plant-based burgers were really good. I'm being honest to you, they almost taste like real beef. That's what I told people a couple days last week. I said, man, it actually tastes like beef, but it really wasn't though. But it was close too. Once you put that barbecue sauce on there, it was all right. But that was an alternative option. Same thing goes with the sausages, hot dogs. You know what I mean? Like those are really good. I think the sausages are kind of I wasn't really into those plant based, but the hot dogs are really good. It was like just a bunch of vegetables, onions, and peppers, and put a little seasoning on. They were pretty good. But I say all that to say, with the weekend coming up, I gotta think of those alternative routes of getting things that are taste really good, but then also being conscious of the calories, the intake, and things that I'm doing. So that's gonna be something for me. I don't know if that's a challenge or a hurdle for you as well, because with having a wife and two daughters, they might want to get pasta, they might want to get this, and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to do something real simple, get the job done. But it's like you have to stay consistent. That's what the theme of today: consistency, consistency, consistency. Being consistent with making the right decision. Being consistent with saying, no, I'm not eating that. Being consistent with saying, you know what, I'm gonna get up and go to the gym. I'm gonna make sure I get my steps in, because at the end of the day, when you look back in these 30 days, we go on this journey, we're gonna be like, wow, okay, I stacked up 30 days where I was disciplined, stayed on top of what I want to do for my health and fitness goals, and then we're gonna see the results. And that's the part that I enjoy so much, where you can start a process, and once you start the process, and then seeing the end goal. I don't know if other people get the excitement like that. For me, I love starting projects and doing different things, because it's like I'm already seeing the end goal. I'm already seeing the end of the vision already, and so I get excited about that. So that's what makes me to keep the motivation to keep me going, internal self motivation, because I'm like, okay, I want to see these results. So when I go on this trip, as I've been telling y'all, once I go on this trip, I got a trip to Puerto Rico next month, going to St. Lucia, then I gotta go back to New York, and it's like, man, I gotta be right. It's wedding season. It's wedding season. I gotta be up there. I'm a best man at one. I gotta be right. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all got those goals too, lock in. Make sure that y'all like, subscribe, share. If there's questions that you guys have or topics that we want to talk about as it relates to health and wellness, man, just put it in the comments. I do some research, figure it out, or maybe I might already know, or maybe we can even bring somebody on and have a conversation together and just talk it out as we walking together. Let's get on this journey. Let's walk. Let's talk it out, build a community, and again, help us all get closer and closer to our fitness goals. So I hope that y'all have a blessed evening. It's great talking with y'all. To God be the glory. Peace.